What is up, everyone? This is me, Prasanna Balakrishnan, back again. This time for the review of Chelsea versus Crystal Palace in the first game of the new Premier League season, and a very, very comfortable win for Chelsea. 3-0 winners at the start. It was wonderful to see the team perform like that, being European champions. It was wonderful to see Stamford Bridge full of fans. The last time it was like that, it was March 2020, before coronavirus hit the world of football, and in general a full house against Everton at Stamford Bridge when we beat them 4-0. And today it was an absolute clinical performance, and I think the players reciprocated the fans' energy, the performance from first to last. We were absolutely brilliant. But before I go into this review any further, I would like you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload a video like this or go live. I should have done a watch along for Chelsea versus Palace today. I was stuck up with something, so I couldn't do that. My sincere apologies for that. And at the end, I will put the link here to my earlier review of day 3 of the second test between India and England at Lord's, so you can definitely see that. And obviously, subscribe to my channel to get more content like this on cricket and football. I will be posting regularly, so make sure to check out that. I'm close to 160 subscribers now. It's slowly but steadily growing. Let's see where this takes me. So on to the lineups. Chelsea went there with 3-4-2-1. Obviously, it Mendy, the man between the sticks. Trevor Chalobah getting his first Premier League start after that super performance in the Super Cup, and as Christensen and Rudiger making the other back three. Marcus Alonso starting in wing back. No Ben Chilwell yet. Aspilicueta starting. Kovacic, Jorginho making the midfield pivot too. Kante didn't play today. I can only think it's a precaution. Christian Pulisic, Mason Mount, and Werner making the front three. Now for Crystal Palace, they lined up in 4-4-2 formation. Guaita in goal, Joel Ward, Koyate, Guehi, or former Chelsea man who went to Palace for 20 million. Mitchell in the left back position. Schlupp, James McArthur, Reed Wall, Jordan Ayew, Wilfred Zaha, Mateta in the front two. And obviously the manager being the legendary, the Patrick Vieira, who was the captain of the Arsenal Invincible side, also managed New York City FC. He did a wonderful job there. This is his third job after managing in New York City FC and Nice in France. And you have to say that Tuchel got the way better of him today. From the first till the last, we were absolutely brilliant. Everybody had a great game today. And the first goal, 26th minute, Mason Mount gets a free kick, and Marcus Alonso puts it in the top corner. Quite a standing, no chance. That's all. That's what mainly Marcus Alonso is renowned for, taking free kicks and scoring many of them. He has scored many for us like that in the past. And it was well-deserved goal for us because we were on the front foot. We had a chance earlier with Marcus Alonso putting in a cross for Christian Pulisic, who headed it straight at Guaita. But Christian Pulisic was not to be denied against Crystal Palace. He'd already scored 4 goals against them before. Today made it 5 out of 5 for him against Crystal Palace. Wonderful work down the right wing. Mason Mount and Aspilicueta playing a 1-2. Mount cutting in the ball. Guaita got a hand to it, but only as far as Christian Pulisic, who made it 2-0. And at halftime, we went in 2-0. Absolutely comfortable. We had no harm whatsoever. Crystal Palace didn't even have a shot in that first half. They hardly troubled our backline, and our backline responded superbly to every single one challenge thrown at them. Rudiger, Christensen, Trevor Chalobah, what a performance for me, man. What a goal. I'm going to talk about that later. But our back three was superb. Jorginho and Kovacic in the midfield too were absolutely superb. Cesar Aspilicueta in the wing back role, running back in front. It's the peak Aspilicueta we know that can do the job. Marcus Alonso as well today had a great game. Mason Mount had a very good game. Christian Pulisic got himself another goal. Mason and Timo Werner, he had a chance though. He had a chance to put the ball in the back of the net. Marcus Alonso putting in another cross. Werner got his foot to it, but just got it at the wrong side of the post. It's a question of how much we're going to score at the end of the day, because Crystal Palace hardly looked threatening. We neutralized their attack well. They did come out a bit in the second half because they had to get the goal, and they did we did kind of sit back slightly. I wouldn't say we sat back too much, because we remember the Super Cup game where we had a great start. First 10-15 minutes, got the early goal and just sat back and think we were going to defend 1-0. We didn't do that today. We didn't do the same mistakes today, which is one of the reasons why we didn't concede, or the score wasn't just 2-0 and we went on to make it 3-0. Second half, they did come up a bit, and There was one good ball for Wilfred Zaha, but that was well defended by Antonio Rudiger. He had a brilliant game today. And apart from that, nothing much else. And the third goal, which obviously is the massive talking point of the day, um, some good play on the right hand, on our left hand side, Jorginho and Pulisic. I think it was puts in a ball for passes it back to Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah has all the space in the world, takes 2 steps, crowd urge him to shoot, and he could have easily gone to the right hand side, passes it to Aspilicueta, but he decides, well, might as well have a go at it. And he did have a go, and it ended up in the bottom corner. And that was the loudest that Stamford Bridge was today. They absolutely gave him wonderful applause, and he deserved it. So he's had a wonderful preseason. He had a terrific game in the Super Cup, and today as well, he had a fantastic game. I can only see him going to do big and better things in the future. Thiago Silva has to fight for his place. It's not going to come easy. We're all thinking, oh my, Trevor Chalobah is there. Yes, he's a good player, but will he be able to handle the pace of the Premier League? It's always obviously going to be tough after here because we have the likes of Arsenal next week and then Liverpool away, both away games. So it is going to be very, very tough to see how Trevor Chalobah copes up with the likes of better attackers in the form of, say, in Arsenal, probably an Aubameyang or a Nicolas Pepe, and in Liverpool, obviously, the front three, dangerous front three of Salah, Mane, Diogo Jota, Bobby Firmino, etc. But the signs are good. The signs are showing that he's going to be one of our star players in the future. An academy kid. He's making his debut appearance at the age of 21 or 22. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, but I can only see him be a bigger star in the future. And apart from that, we not many chances to speak of. Like Palace also didn't do much, and it was overall a very comfortable evening for Chelsea. We all thought fatigue might kick in. Will they be tired? But they showed absolutely no signs of tiredness. And I think the crowd pumped them along, and the energy was just went up two times fold or threefold or however you want to call it. Was a stroll in the park today, as we want to say it. And Crystal Palace have got a lot of thinking through. I think they will do decently this season. Probably a bit they'll finish mid-table, but I don't think they're in any danger whatsoever. The other games as well today. Manchester United thrashing Leeds United 5-1 in front of 75,000 capacity crowd at Old Trafford. It's always good to see fans back in full capacity in football stadiums. That is what the game is about. The game is about the fans. Without the fans, the football doesn't exist. No, the clubs don't exist. And all other places as well. We saw yesterday, Brentford crowd. They played a massive part in Brentford beating Arsenal 2-0 yesterday in the first game of the Premier League season. First game at the new stadium, first Premier League game for them after so long not being in the Premier League, and they've risen through the ranks. But otherwise, it's been a good start for Chelsea. We roll on to next week, Arsenal next week. Lukaku, I believe he's quarantining, but I'm not sure about that because he was able to take a photo with Marina when he unveiled himself with the new Chelsea jersey and as a player, obviously. So, yeah, hopefully Lukaku will start next week, if not at least against Liverpool, because we do need someone to put the ball in the back of the net, at least against when you get one or two chances, you do want to fall to players like Lukaku who can be clinical in front of goal. And yeah, that's about it. That's it for the review of this game. Thank you everyone for seeing this. If you're new to this channel, consider liking this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell notification to get notifications every time I upload videos like this or go live. And see you all soon. And to those of you who are staying home, stay safe and wash them hands.